Alright, let's go live there. Am I not live in there? I don't see it. There it is. Let's just pop out chat right there. Okay, so if anything happens, I can go over here. And then if this is over there, there. That's kind of alright, and then this will minimize. Alright. There's our music. Okay. Maybe we'll get started with a little bit of Alright, we'll get started with a little bit of Clash of Code. And we'll see what happens there. No promises about what I'm going to do, but we'll see what we can do. I have a little bit of a things to do list kind of thing. We'll see if we get anything done or what happens. Have some interesting ideas about the space trader. That might not be a bad idea either, as I'm doing that through the I can comment the classes and stuff, make sure I know what they're doing. Okay, so what in the world are we doing? Bum, bum. Coding is fun. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. String T for int I equals 0, I is less than t dot length. Okay. I++, already done in Python. Thank you, SpinSpan. Okay, T sub I. Actually, that's all. And at the end, we want an end L. Already done in Python. Okay, I think I could do this in Python really quickly as well. Seems pretty easy. Parsing is not so easy in C, so here we go. So what we want to do with C is, because we're just sequentially going over this, we're not parsing, we're just sequentially going over until we hit a space. And then once we hit a space, oh, it gave up in C++. Dude, gotta keep going. So we want to read in a, let's go with another string here, S. Okay, so we're just going to go like this. If T sub I is not equal to, now it's just along space, right? Okay. Space, if it's not equal to space, then we want to go S plus equals T sub I. Can we do that? Okay. Now we want to out S and see S grow. Okay, coding is fun, and it's skipping the space. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so actually we can just go else right here. So if it is a space, what we want to do is we want to take S and reverse it. Reserve. Funny, very funny. Okay, so what we want to do is we don't want to print that out. So once we hit a space, we want to go for int j equals 0, j is less than s dot length. Okay. And then we want to see out s sub s dot length minus j minus 1. And then after we're done with that, we want to go s dot clear. Yeah, clear, I think. And then we want to see out space. Okay. What's this? Oh. Computer, what are you doing? What was that? I'm trying to type here, computer. Pay attention. Int j equals that is less than length. It's okay. Why is there an issue here? Oh, there. Okay, what does that do? It skips the last word. Oh, because it doesn't get to the... If it's not equal to that, and t... Oh, wait. And I is less than t dot length. Minus 1. Oh boy, Jeff. There we go. It almost got it. And then it didn't get the last one. So we missed the last one here. There's a better way to do this. S plus equals t sub I. FU, so it's not getting the N. It's not actually getting the very last one, so it's right there. And t is less than or equal to, I don't think that'll... No. We're screwed. We're screwed. No, so let's just take out the or equal to, because that's at least closer. So let's go like this. So there's that. Let's actually, I guess if we want to put this in here, if I is equal to t dot length minus 1, it'll never do that because it has to be that and that, right? It has to be less than 1. Oh wait, until it is. Okay, hold on. So that's my word. If it is equal to less than minus 1, then we want to go s plus equals t sub I. Because it's never doing it the last part. Is that right? There we go. Now we got it actually. Okay, so we found, and it gets the space. Okay, and then we want to go right here. If I is less than t dot length minus 1. Oh, we actually did it. Does that do it for all of them? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, and somebody's got it in C. Nice. Okay, so we did it. There we go. Bum, bum. Share code. So they didn't share their code. That sucks. First person to get it. Okay. That dot join C, reverse, or C and split. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Same thing. Alrighty. Same thing. Alright. JavaScript. T readline array, T split, map X. Interesting. X dot split, reverse join. So just reverse and join everything. Alright. And then me brute forcing everything because C has very little support for parsing and working with strings. even though they think that C is a very robust string engine, quote unquote. Yeah, no. Bum, 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 bum. C was not built for the web. Can you tell? C++, and somebody did not do it. Okay, there we go. I wonder what this person did. Probably something exactly similar to me. So, all right, well, that was fun. Anybody else want to do another coding game? I am totally down for that. Go ahead and use the redeem in chat, and I will join. Okay, so we could work on the sprite shader to sprite sheet generator. That was really cool. And I've got that in here, so main sprite sheet generator. Let's see what we can do. Actually, before we do that, let's show off a little bit. I like to spend a little bit of time in my Tron world, my world of Tron. Yes, traversing sitting by the water. Anybody want to have a drink with me sitting by the water? It's so nice over here. So chill. So chill. All right, so let's see. Good grief. All right, and then what else? So we're walking along through here. Nothing new. Incidentally, whoops. Oh, I thought. Wait, how do I get to the point where? Oh yeah, this one. Okay, so can I not go over there? I think I have to go over here. There we go. Computer. Oh. Bum 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 bum. I should do a game jam, host a game jam, where you literally take a project that you haven't finished, which I have a ton of those, and turn it into a game. Like, what would I do with this, right? Alright, let's try another. That was pretty good. I got a reverse mode, which is my favorite. Let's try another Clash of Code. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Oh. Okay, that kind of sucks. Alright, at least I know it's working. At least I know it's working. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba ba bum. Okay, calculate the average of the array values and now put the value in the array at the index which is equal to the rounded down value of the average. In this clash, the array is 0 indexed. Output error if it is out of bound. What? An integer for the number of elements in the array, a string for the array which contains n space separated integers. So I have to parse that. Bum, 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 bum. Do I still have... No. Oh, okay, cool. And I don't have the other thing. Okay, so the value at index average of values. Okay. An integer for the number of elements in the array. A string for the array which contains it. Calculate the average of the array values. Output the value in the array. Excuse me. At the index which is equal to the rounded down value of the average. Oh, I got you. Now I just got it. Okay. Well, no. The answer is no. Can't type. Never type anymore. Can't do it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So what we need to do is loop through. We need a vector. Vector of ints. Yeah, they're going to be integers of just numbers. So whatever, call them x. Okay. And now what we need to do is for int I equals 0, I is less than L dot length, I plus plus, cout, L sub I, can't type. I am not meant to type anymore the rest of my life. Can't do it. Later, everybody. Okay, so we're kind of getting it. So now we need to do that thing what we did last time, which is put all the strings into... Okay, so we need another string. So if L sub I not equal to 0, or that, then we just want to go S plus equals L sub I. And then we're going to output S each time. And then we're going to go if L sub I equals plus, or space, then we're going to go S dot clear. Alright, that should show me. Bum, bum, bum. That same thing? Huh. So the first time, shouldn't it be 1, and the second time, oh, it clears it, right? What, computer, it's fine. Why is there a yellow squiggly? Okay, so now it's only printing it when it clears it. Oh wait, no, that's... I forgot, hold on. Hold on, son of a bean dip. Flapjacks. There we go. So now we're only printing when we get a thing. So cout S, and that'll clear it. So the other thing we want to do when we reach a space is we want to clear it, but before we clear it, we want to convert the string S into an integer and then store it in the vector. So X pushback, and then we want to convert S to integer. How do we convert a string to an integer? Son of a bean dip in C++. It's a beautiful sunshiny day outside. I'm inside coding. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So num equals, okay, stop responding. That's fine. This is all we need right here. std s2i. That's it. In fact, that's all we need. std s2i. So std s2i s. And now we don't want to print each one. We want to let that go through, and then we want to go for int I equals 0. I is less than x dot size. Okay, and then we're going to see out. It's a x sub I and L. Okay, so we're going to go through all that, do everything, and then we're just going to go like this. Okay, 1, 2. How come it doesn't get 3? If it's not equal to that, it's equal to that. Oh, okay, I see. And then if you're at the very end, we just want to after we're all done with that, we'll push one more time. That should give us the third. Okay, so now we want to add those up instead of print them out. So we want to get a sum, and we want to use a float sum. Actually, we're going to call it average. Then we don't want to print them out, we're just going to add all the stuff together. Then we want to round it down, so C out, average. So we're just going to get the average, but we need to know the number of count divided by x dot size, right? 2. So we want to make sure to round that down and put it into an integer. So integer index equals average divided by x dot size. Oh no, what are you doing? STD floor, okay. And we're throwing in what, that? And what's this? No member name floor in namespace STD. So we have to include CMath, is that it? Okay, CMath. Is that good? Okay, then we want to see out the initial array, which is going to be x, right? Because we've converted them all and put them all in. So x sub index is the one we want to print out. Wait, what does it say? Okay, hold on. If index is less than or equal to x dot size, then do that. Otherwise, we're supposed to print out error or something like that. Oh, we got it. Shortest mode, though. I guess we take out the comment. Take out the print. Close enough. 80% gypped. Passed all the tests. Son of a bean dip. Flapjacks. Java. Welcome to Java, ladies and gentlemen. String L equals in dot next line, int number stream of L dot split on space, map to int. Oh, that's cool. To an array, so that returns numbers the array. Average equals int stream of numbers. Average get as double. Get as double. How come it gets it as a double? Oh, I see. It does. It does this to round. It gets it as a double, and then it casts it to an int, which I think that floors it right there. If average is less than n or greater than or equal to 0, oh, I forgot. Probably negative is what got me, because I don't think any of the tests were negative. So numbers average, otherwise error. Okay, so probably what got me was the negative, and there's probably only like, yeah, one check for that. So, all right, one person gave up in using the D language. I know nothing about D. Nothing about D. That is not what she said. Alright. So, Jeff, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What am I doing with my life? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Alrighty. I don't know why, I just kind of enjoy rolling around in here. So I wonder, as I wander, let's do another one. Those are fun. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with them right now, but apparently we are. I'm the eliminator. Really? Really? Pancakes. Pancakes. Sorry. For those of you interested in eating pancakes now, feel free to go ahead. Come on. One more person. One more person to clash and then we go. One more clash and then we person go. Come on, the clash will start soon. Bruh, Mario Bot. Fastest? No. I always take my time. Alright. In a string, a pair of characters, or simply a pair, a set of two consecutive identical characters. Remove each pair of characters from the original string and replace it by a single instance of the repeated character. There can be pairs in the resulting string because this process must not be repeated. Oh. Well, this will be a cinch for C. Hello. Okay. String result. Okay, so at the very end we want to print R. So basically we want to copy every single letter. So R plus equals S sub I. Now the only time we don't want to copy is if s sub I is equal to s sub I minus 1. If I is greater than 1 and s sub I is equal to I minus 1, then copy it. However, once we get to this point and s sub I is not equal, s sub I is equal to, wait, so does that still do it? What does that do? If I is greater than 1 and s sub I is not equal to I minus 1. For now, I'm going to go like this. Semicolon. There. So there's purposely 3 L's there. Okay. So if I is greater than 1, oh, I see. Okay. What are we doing here? Why don't we put in a skip instead? Why don't we copy every single time, no matter what? Actually, go like this. If s sub I, if I is less than s dot length, and s sub I is not equal to s sub I plus 1. Then copy it. Okay, so the reason why I don't want this to work, so also if we go into here, so if I is less than s dot length, wait, actually, let's just go like this, and then we'll branch right there. Then we'll go if this, okay, so if that, then we'll go r plus equals s sub I. Else, don't forget semicolon, otherwise we will not copy it, but we also want to increment I 1 right there. There. And then when we're done, print R. Okay, why didn't that work? Expected, oh, okay. So if I is not equal to, there. Otherwise, oh, if it is equal to it, then what we want to do is we want to print, or copy it, and then increment by 1. That was what I was missing. There. That should do all of them. Nice. For C and S, if C equals A, colon, A equals that, continue, A equals C, and equals C. Okay. Alrighty. Spin. C, R, E, W equals that. Interesting. For W and S, if W equals C, if L equals 1, R plus equals W, L equals I, or 1 minus L? Good call on using the 1. Looks exactly like your variable there. Anyways, lesson learned. C equals W, R plus equals W, reset. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's cool. Using a variable for reset. And then print I equals and X equals I. Okay. This is clearly the most beautiful code in the challenge. Check it out. For I equals 0, while I is less than s dot length. If I is less than s dot length, if s sub I is not equal to s sub I plus 1, r plus equals s sub I. Else, r plus equals s sub I plus 1. Can we take out the if? No, wait. Can we take out the r plus s sub I? Make sure that happens every single time, and then just increment I in there? Yes. But it's too late now because I'm not part of the arena anymore. I am part of observing. So in other words, because we do this in both cases, if or not, we can just do that no matter what. And then we can do the opposite of this. If s sub I is equal to s sub I plus 1, just plus plus. And we're good. Yeah. Okay. Java. They're not sharing. You're not sharing your Java solution? I'm feeling very Cody, so we're just going to keep going. Whoops. To study the thickness of a layer of rock before a new layer of rock is deposited on top, layers settle with weight. This past thickness is calculated as a function of the evolution of the rock's porosity. According to the following formula, initial thickness, current thickness, 1 minus log of 10, current porosity minus log of 10, initial porosity. You have to calculate the general thickness of a given rock layer. Current thickness, current porosity, initial porosity, and an integer truncated initial thickness. What? So initial thickness equals, what are we supposed to output? An integer truncated initial thickness. Okay. So we're supposed to calculate this initial thickness. What evs, bruh? Float initial thickness. So the first thing is the current thickness. IT equals the current thickness, which we will cast to a float. Divided by, oh my goodness, divided by 1 minus parentheses 1.0 minus the log 10. Okay, hold on. KV Milos. Oh, hey. Thanks for the follow. I believe you're watching because you're... I recognize that name as you're participating. Bum, bum, bum. Can I look back at my past clashes now? Bum, 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 bum. What's it doing? It says stop responding, but it's not responding. It's broken. Oh, here we go. You can calculate the base 10 logarithm of a number using the std log 10 function. Oh, okay, well that's cool. Std log 10 of the number. Alright, do we have to use CMath? Is this another CMath thing? Alright. CMath! Would you like to do math in C? Well yeah, bruh. Actually what, just log 10? And then the number that we want is 1 minus the current porosity, CP. Okay. So we want to divide by that number minus, we're going to put this all in parentheses. So that's a number, and then we're going to go parentheses. Oh, nice. That I don't know why it did that. So that's the number, and then we're going to go minus parentheses 1.0 minus std log 10 of initial porosity, whatever. Okay, so parentheses that minus that Okay, so here's the parentheses there. So that all becomes one number. This all becomes one number. And then we also need that for the division. Go like that. And then we want to see out the initial thickness. Boom. An integer truncated initial thickness. Alright, that's not going to give me the right answer though. So what did I do wrong? Current thickness divided by 1 minus the log of current porosity. 1 minus... Oh, minus the log. Pay attention, Jeff. So 1 minus the log of current porosity. Wait, what is this? The log of current porosity minus the log of initial porosity. 1 minus that. Oh my goodness. Seriously? So that minus the log of that, and we'll take out a parentheses here. Hold on. Parentheses check. So that log minus that log, and then parentheses. We need another parentheses here. And then we're going to divide that whole thing. We have duplicate parentheses. There. Alright. Integer truncated, so we're just going to floor it. Boom. Now, will that integer truncated or... Yes. Is that always going to integer truncate it? I don't know. Looks like yes. Yes is the answer. Yes. Shortest mode. I think that's as short as they're going to get, bruh. There we go. Nice. Okay, what did we get? Python? Methugenisan. Okay, and input float minus. Okay, looks like about the same. Alright. Keep track of your parentheses, bruh. You only used 7. That's hilarious. This one, oh, look, it's got the double backslash. Okay. Divide, divide. Alrighty. Interesting, interesting. Alright, they're still clashing. Let's keep going. Let's push forward. Let's do more. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 buttercup, buttercup. Boom, boom, boom. Tutana Beg. What's the name? What's the name? Tutana Begaz. Begaz. Tutana. I need my brain to be working on code. Come on, let's go. Oh, there it goes. Somebody hit click. Somebody clicked it. I need my brain to work on code right now. Okay, fastest mode. Here we go. Because JDocs can't remember more than 4 things at a time, that's trouble. They can't... Well, wait, how many things at a time can I remember? They count in base 4. They can only pronounce 4 syllables. Gabuzo muyu. You have to translate n decimal integers x's in JDoc language. What in the world? An integer n for the number of lines, an integer x to translate, the translation of x in JDoc. What? 0, 1, 2, 3, booga. 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what's 0, 1, 2, 3, and then what's 4? It's 1, 0, 1, 1. Oh my goodness, what is going on right now? Alright, hold on. Let's... Bum, 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 bum. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so... really? So why don't we just go an array of strings?
Over here. Hi, hi.
Over the AR, what's up? How you doing? In C++, how do I create an array of strings, please? Maybe it's just a vector of strings? I decided to start a stream today, and I have a to-do list, but I decided to start codingame.
How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Worked all day, got sent home a little bit early because it's just super duper slow. But we just went through a holiday weekend, so it's fine. Okay, so what are we doing? Vector, string array. Okay, we can use this one. We just need to make a string array. String array? Okay, so what we want is... Say what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? MEU. The real deal, aka Final Defense, is scheduled on June 2nd. Okay. Cool. Crazy, man. So int x, okay, so we just want to go like this. If x equals 0, I want to see out. Actually what we're going to do, oh shoot, let's do a switch statement. Switch, is it switch? Quick reminder. Switch. Oh, I was doing it right. I was starting it right. Alright, I remember a few things. So case 0. Oh wait, why do we need to do that? You're right. Hold on. We're going to have to convert this to base 4, but yeah. So we just want to see out str array sub x. But we'll do sub x mod 4. So even if it goes 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 0 again. Okay, so then we'll do that, and then we'll just end L. So we don't need this necessarily yet. We don't need that. See, so this is the answer. Okay, we're getting Gabu, but we're not getting Boo Boo. Okay, so what we need to do is calculate the next base. Yeah, and so the numbers can go up to 10,000. So I'm going to have to convert a base 4 up to probably, how many digits is that in base 4? So we want to convert it to base 4, make it a string, parse the letters with each letter. Okay. Simple function converts an integer to a base 4 string, convert to base 4 digit string, base 4. Oh. In this function, num is the integer you want to convert. The function repeatedly divides num by 4 and prepends the remainder to base 4 num using the mod function. So digit equals that, base 4 num equals 2-digit plus base 4 num. Num divided by 4 while num is greater than 0. Okay. Let's just do this. So right in here, when it gives you the digit, okay, we want to convert it to a base 4. So base 4 num, while num is greater than 0, so we're actually going to go with x. X divided by, or x mod 4, x divided by 4. So base 4 num equals digit plus, okay, and then what we want to do is out. So what was the first one? 0. What? Oh. So we'll just leave x alone. We won't divide there. Computer, why did it time out? If x is not equal to 0, should do that. Why did it freak out? Why is it freaking out? If x is not equal to 0, greater than 0, x divide equals 4. It should. You can divide 0 by that number. What's it doing? Why are you freaking out on this? Because if it's 0, we just want it to be 0. Shoot. So that doesn't work. What does it suggest? Okay, well this gives close and it doesn't freak out. So what's this one? So if 0, why don't we just go here? Why don't we just go like this? If, while x is greater than 0, we just go if x equals 0. Excuse me. And then we want to take the string and just go, excuse me. Does that work? But it gives me a 0 for this one. Wait, no, we can't put an else. So wait, now how come I'm getting double zero? How come I'm getting double zeros? If x equals 0. Because we want to do that at the start, not at the end. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting it because it was divide equaling 4. Alright. So then our base 4 number is here. And what we want to do is parse through that. Loop through that. J is less than base 4 num dot length. So then we want to just go through the string of each individual one, and now we want to use our switch statement. So switch with base 4 num of j. Then we want to go case, and this is a actual Computer, why did you just... Okay, so 1 is BU. 2 is ZO. 3 is MEU. Okay, we also don't want to print the number. And then after each time, and I think we're good. Nice. Woohoo! Tough one. Alright, that was interesting. Mostly because of base 4. Well, digits append x mod 4, x divide equals 4. This is Python. If length of digits equals 0, digits equals 0? Interesting. I have no idea what that does. Oh, digits equals 0. What? Oh. For J and digits, reverse print gabuzumu. Okay. And Java. Oh, nice. Next int string equals integer to string. Oh, you can convert to base 4 right there. So you can take an integer and convert it into a base 4 string. And then you can just go through all the string right there. Okay, cool. Once again, I'd like to highlight the best code is right here. Estrella Garcia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, well that is really cool. Alright, it's ready for the next one. That was quick. Alright, it's ready for the next one. Somebody's already got it. Here we go. Fences mode. Given word, you need to check if it starts with a consonant. Return the word in uppercase with the first letter of the last place, and you add the suffix If the first letter is a vowel, return impossible. Atin lum. Okay, so see out. Check if it starts with a consonant. Okay. Return the word in uppercase. Oh. Wait. Char? Gotta check for the O and Y also. So if it's Y, we're supposed to see out impossible? Alright. Otherwise... Hello, Austin's World, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What you up to? So, starts with the constant, return the word in uppercase with the first letter in the last place, and you add the suffix The first letter in the last place, and you add the suffix Oh, okay, so we need to loop through int I equals 0, I is less than word dot length. So we need another string. Result. Oh, how are you? Not much myself, just curious about what this is. This is Clash of Code, and I'm just warming up because I do video game dev. And so I'm just kind of warming up my brain, competing with other people. It's in-game or in-browser compiler for all these different languages, and they give you simple, relatively simple to complex challenges. And you have 15 minutes to compete and solve with various different strategies like fastest mode, shortest mode, or reverse mode, which is just a puzzle that you have to figure out, which is cool. You may join this as well. It is all free. Oh, I see hearts going up. Thanks for the hearts, guys. So I equals 0, I word length. So let's just take the first... I already have the first letter and it's uppercase. So let's go... Actually, let's just go 1. R plus equals word sub I. And then at the end, we want to go R plus equals V. And then we want to print R. And then we also want to print Okay, cool. I'm not that advanced in coding, but learning it. Very cool. Yeah, this is how you learn code. You can learn new languages too, like I used to learn JavaScript and Python this way. Let me see if I got this. Because once 15 minutes is over, you're done. Whether you failed or succeeded, then you start again, and you can try again, and keep going. Looks like we're getting it. Long word, no problem. Excellent. And you can share your code so other people can look and see what you did. I was learning Python a year ago, but got stumped, so I took a break, but I'm gonna pick it up again. Cool. What do you think about C#? Hey Pavel, how's it going? I like C# just fine. I think it's really cool. For word lower AEIO, you print impossible. If the word is in AEIOU, yeah. Word 1, upper word O, 0, okay, gotcha. Alright. Well, let me see if I can show off a little bit. I've got a to-do list I can start to work on, because I want to actually do some of this stuff here. This is my 3D terrain demo that I've got at the moment. It's a little bit Tron-y, like Tron, with the lines on the screen and everything. I use shader code for all the graphics. And this is my little pond by the wayside. Why, what are you thinking about Pavel with C#? Did my throat just make a noise? I apologize. That was weird. But yeah. What do you think? You can use it for... they are spheres. I suppose they could be planets. That'd be cool. I used a shader to code the surface of the spheres, so they all look different. And the Perla noise texture. Excuse me. Alrighty. So thank you for coming to my yawning stream where I'll be yawning in your ear. I was a little bit tired. Worked all day today. Yes, worked all day. Just reminded me of those models they use for the Galaxy. Oh, cool. And then these are some weird mathematical shapes. Oh, there it is. Learning in about a month ago is my first language. So I started learning about a month ago as my first language. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, see, I also do Twitch chat integration, so your text is written there on the screen, too. I was just testing putting chat integration into the thing, so cool. Looks like it runs over, and you didn't type in very much, so I should probably shrink the size of the text there. Bum, bum, bum. Pretty sure that you can do Clash of Code. Tell you what, let's see. I know nobody has redeemed one, but let's launch a private Clash. See, we'll go YouTube. There we go. Twitch. There we go. All you do is click on the link, and you can join the Clash. As soon as one person joins, it can start. And you can join anytime up until the conclusion of the Clash, which usually lasts about 15 minutes. If nobody joins in a few minutes, or 1 minute or so, I will join a public Clash. Oh, excuse me, still yawning. Let's go over here. See, I have a little run fast thing that I put in, and I also like Fortnite, so I put in a little zoom to kind of imitate the sniper rifle. This is fun to just chill out and, you know, now I'm on the water. I see the hearts going up. Thanks for the hearts. That's pretty awesome. That would be awesome. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Nobody's joining, nobody wants to do a Clash, that's fine. Let's leave that one. And then we'll go to a public one, and I'll join whoever's playing. I'm gonna do a little bit of exercise while I'm sitting here. Delta Space 4, thanks for the follow. And thanks for the lurk as well. This is music from Stellaris, the video game. Hope it's enjoyable. Sorry about the ads. I have no way to prevent the ads, but I make it so that when you first click on the stream, hopefully you don't see any ads. You ever play that old game Chips Challenge? The water reminds me of that game. I would join, but nervous maybe when I'm a little more. Cool. Yeah, that's not anything you need to hurry into. But they also have challenges that have no time limit, and they have a really neat front page now where they have this little, like, you walk through all these little challenges and stuff, and it's really cool. They have, let's see, advanced solo puzzles. See, they have puzzles that are really easy. You can click on an easy puzzle and go into it. Click on a medium puzzle and go into those, and hard puzzles. They also have these puzzles, which you can actually get contacted by Nintendo if you actually do this puzzle, which is really interesting. Oh, here we go. We're already started. Okay, given the value of n, you need to give the sum of all positive integers smaller or equal to n that are divisible by 3 or 5, but where numbers like 15 should not be double counted. Given the value n, give a sum of all positive integers. Okay, so we want a sum. that are smaller or equal to n. So let's include n. And then if I mod 3 equals 0, or I mod 5 equals 0, then we just go s plus equals I. Then we just output the sum. Is that it? Fastest mode. There we go. And we got it. Yaha! Minute 49. Didn't share their code. It's pretty simple though. Mod is pretty simple. It's a way to find out that something is divisible. I enjoy your stream, but here is midnight, time to go to sleep. I'm going to try to stream a little bit more regularly after work. For me right now, this is an hour and a half after I get off work. So yeah, look for me anytime between Pacific time, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. And I'll be trying to stream somewhere in there. And then on my days off, I'll try to stream a little bit more too, because I got some games I need to work on, stuff. Thank you, Pavel, very much. Thanks for the follow. Have a good night. Hope you sleep very well. Sleep is very important. Let's see. Okay, so that was cool. Alright, so let's see if I could go through maybe some of my to-do list here. Shader to sprite sheet generator. Excuse me. Cool, have a good night as well. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow too. I'll be in at work really early, 6 in the morning. Okay, pixel art challenge with shader. Oh, that might be a little bit easier. Take apart the space trader class by class. Okay, self-playing demo. Okay, so what I want to do is make this a self-playing. So what we do is we look around. How would we do that though? See, because you can look down or up. Okay, so the point of view. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder if I could take apart space. Okay, so pixel art challenge. So if I were to do the pixel art challenge, I think I just got some more pixel art. This one's really cool. These are some space stations inside of asteroids that I had AI draw for me. Aren't those crazy? Those are crazy. Let's go pictures. Pixel art challenge right here. I thought about doing something like this. See where you draw the block? You draw the dots and then the little highlight there. And then maybe rounded edges too. And then I could draw that on a point. Let's see how to do that. Actually, let's leave this up. Leave that up. So one of the things that I can show off on my itch, on my itch page, because I'm going to be using the, let's see, pixel art building creator. This is kind of the beginning of it right here. So it allows you to put in the code and then it lets you work on it while you're watching the code in real time instead of like in ShaderToy. This is actually on your computer. I'm learning Unity, but it's very involved for sure. Heard a lot of game developers get exhausted, but would like to make my own personal project one day. Oh, Unity's awesome. Despite the recent PR negativity that surrounds it, it is actually a very good tool for creating graphics, video games, interactive experiences. There's quite a lot under the hood, so you actually are pretty much learning. You know, they built a game engine, so you have to learn that. I just decided to start learning OpenGL, and first thing was just draw a dot on the screen, and then I just kept going. So let's come back to some coding game a little bit later. But yeah, definitely if that's where you're headed, keep going that direction. It's definitely worth it, dude. So let's see if we can do one of these. Also, before, I want to show off my space trader too, because I might look at that. I don't remember. Space Gems 308. So what happened recently in some of my streams, you can watch the VODs, is I actually refactored this and started over from scratch, kind of, pretty much. But has a few issues. Let's see what we get when we run it here. Okay, so that works. Are we in demo mode? We're not in demo mode, so play. Okay, so that's a little bit big and it's not working. Okay. Settings, what if we go to demo mode? This might actually work. It's also Twitch integrated, so if you're in Twitch chat, you'll see a few commands pop up that you can actually use in the game, but currently I'm not sure they work. Okay, give it about 30 seconds here. It looks like it's gonna cycle. That's what you're seeing is the title screen was initially just 1 point, stretched out to be the size of the entire screen, and then I drew the points for the star field on that. And so what you're seeing is it going over to the space mode, the 2D space mode, and then, okay, so there's nothing here. Never mind, let's just quit. Alright, and is it broken? What's it doing? Okay, let's go to a version that works, although that version is programmatically set up, as you could say, refactored. But I think I might start over with like 2.7.2. I at least want to show it off here real quick, because it's quite beautiful. I really enjoy doing the graphics and the mathematical art. I will show it off very quickly, painlessly, hopefully. Computer, did it start yet? Okay, there we go. So here's the title screen, and then this is like the star that you're traveling around in 2D space. These are warp spots that I haven't activated yet. And then this is the planets. You can land on the planets. I'll show you that in a sec. It's like an asteroid field you're flying through, and you're collecting stuff up here, minerals. I just set the credits to collect ice every second, or to collect 1 credit every second that you're in the game. And then let's get a bunch of minerals and some ice here. Just play around with this for maybe 5 or 10 minutes we'll spend on here. I might actually do some work on this tonight. And then we'll go to land, and there's a little animation for a few seconds as it's teleporting you down to the planet, and then you get the voxel worlds, which is really cool. I have a jetpack in here, and it's like Minecraft worlds, where the blocks are generated using Perla noise, and then the different blocks can be shaded with the shaders in any way that you want. And so I've kind of chosen some random shaders and put them on the blocks throughout the planet's systems. And let's go back. But I need to work on it because it doesn't actually work the way that it should. So, alright, let's take a look here. Pixel art generator, main station 5, sprite sheet generator, new PGT flowers, ultimate shader playground station, generator 24. Let's load that one. Add existing items. So what I did was basically took the shadertoy.com website, the idea behind that, and I put it into the OpenGL on your graphics card. So you can enable time or disable it right here, which is kind of cool. So using this window right here, you can go max window. You can look at the vertex shader, or you can look at the tessellation control shaders if they're active. This one doesn't have tessellation active, but it does have the geometry shader active and the fragment shader. You can see all 3 of them too, or the entire pipeline if you want. And it just gives you the ability to look at your code as you're working on it right in real time on your graphics processor. So like right in here, what this is doing is just sending through, I believe it's just one point. And then in the geometry shader, the 1 point is being mapped to 100 points, and I've got the position being spread out over the screen like this. So you're seeing 10 by 10. Because a long story short, the geometry shader can amplify geometry. So you can send in 1 point, you can convert that into 100 points, which turns out to be really handy for a lot of things. And then the real coloring takes place at the fragment shader level, which is all this code here, which is basically just this main little program here deciding which of the other functions that I've written up above to call. And it will draw, because it basically draws across the point based on the code that you list up over here, which is actually the most complicated part of it, yeah. And then some of them are animated because they take time as a variable, so you put time into the calculations of what the pixels are, and then some of them are not, so they're static there. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to make shader code that looks like these, which I'm going to do in just a second, I think. And then I have this as a free, it's a free download. You can try it yourself too. It's kind of cool. And I have a screenshot thing in there too, so I think, let's see, where's screenshot? I forget the key callback. F12 takes a screenshot. So if I'm in here and I hit F12, now there's a screenshot in that directory. This one. So this is actually what I was working on right here. Okay, I'll be right back and I'm going to copy this. Or look at it. Alrighty, so first of all, excuse me, let's see if we can do, let's ask Bing for some help here. Okay. In, what? In shader code, GLSL, I'm wanting to shade a point with rounded edges. Can you help with code for this, please? Fragment shader. Pretty sure it already knows fragment shader, but I'm just going to say it. Sure, I can help with that. Here's a simple fragment shader that shades a point with rounded edges. Use a radial gradient to create the effect. Okay. Radius 0.5. Edge softness. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Although we already have circular points. See, because in OpenGL, none of these are circular points. Excuse me. If length is greater than 0.5, let's go 6.5. See, that makes them bigger. And then it starts to get, no? Oh. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, times 2. Oh. Okay, 1.5 is too much. Oh, there we go. Okay. So what about 6.5? Okay, so that looks good. Let's go with that. And then let's not use any of these for the okay, I'm not seeing a color, so let's just use a color. We'll start with red, green. Let's go with blue. No, green. Red, comma, green, comma, blue. Is that better? They're not rounded anymore. 0.5. Now it's rounded too much. 0.6. Alrighty. And what? It would help if I could see the whole thing. So let's go into the geometry shader. And let's move them further apart. 2.5. Even further. Just for the sake of this here. Okay. There, we don't need to be accurate. Okay, we'll come back. So 5.25, those are rounded. It's a little too rounded. So we want to go 5.35. 5.5. Okay. So what does this look like? See, it looks like that. There's a lot more to the actual square. So 5.7. Can we go to 0.6 now? Yeah, we can. Let's look at it a little better. Let's go 6.5. There we go. Now we've got it. Okay, so next what we'd want to do is shade the top part by the top half by like a brighter color. So the top part of it we want to shade with a brighter color. How do we do that? We're already going to go with that, and then we're just going to go, whoops, right here, sorry. If I dot y is, let's see, the bottom of it's negative 1, the top is 1. So if it is greater than 0.8, then color, oh, let's make the color dim though. Let's make the color like 0.5. Color times equals 2. Did that work? No. If I dot y is greater than 0.8, oh, it only goes to 0.5 instead of 0.4. There we go. And now it's going the wrong way. I think I already have done this with the windows, but anyways. So if y is greater than 0.4 times 2, but let's go less than, what's the other way? Yeah, there we go. So min windows, so that kind of looks a little bit like the top there, and then it's bleeding a little on the side and on that side. So how do we do that? We want it to bleed a little on this side and a little on that side. So if that. This is probably going to get me. Actually, I don't think it'll work. If I dot x is greater than 0.4. There we go, it's kind of bleeding on either side. So if we take out the absolute value, that'll give us just one side. So this one we can replace the absolute value with that, or I dot x is less than negative 0.4. That'll do the same on both sides. But then if I want it to be shorter on the one side, so we can go, let's separate that out and go and inside here, I dot y is less than 0, negative 0.2. And then we'll make that an OR, and then inside we'll go like that. And it will go shorter on one side. And then do we need another parentheses to close it off? Yes. There. Now it's slightly longer on one side versus the other. So we can go down even further on this side. We can go to 3.5. Oh wait, that was the other side. Okay. So if x is greater than 4, let's see, what do we do? So that kind of does it, but it's also kind of fuzzy. That's actually cool. So let's say we go down halfway. There we go, but we want that on the other side. So what is that looking like? Oh, it's all the way over there. So what are we doing if x is and then y is less than this? Greater than 0, so let's go 0.1. Oh. 0.3. Oh, I see where we're at. It's less than 0. There. And here, if it's less than 0.1, but we want that side to be 2, which is down further. So if we go negative 2, it'll be up further. Okay, cool. So that's interesting. You know, we're kind of getting it. So if we swap the numbers, we'll be, where are we at? Negative 2, which will bring that up on that side, and then 0 will bring it up on this side. So that's kind of cool. And then we want to go a little bit higher on that side. Okay. And then this, yeah. So that's kind of interesting, and depending upon the size of the blocks, so we kind of mimic this block style, which is really cool. And in the middle we can do whatever we want. I have the noise. So I forget what the variable for the noise is. Isn't it a texture? I don't think I use it. Let's see, crystal. Noise width, there it is, yeah. Hold on. Create noise texture. Dun, 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 dun. Main, here we go. Okay, so get line, all that fun stuff. Oh, I remember this now. Noise texture equals create noise active stages. Where is the shader? Texture, oh, it's called the noise. Set integer the noise. Makes sense. Oh, but I forgot how to put it in the... forgot how to do that now. Just let's look here real quick. Float. Oh, no, we don't have it there. Shoot, I forgot how to do this. That's ping. Quick refresher. Everything's fine. Excuse me. Uniform Sampler 2D, that's it. I forgot, that's all. Let it finish, happy coding, there we go. Uniform Sampler 2D. It's called the noise. So we'll go in here, Uniform Sampler. It's called the noise. Okay, that doesn't break anything. Okay, so in the center I want to use color times texture, the noise, comma. Don't I need texture coordinates? Can we use I for that? Nope. Oh, because this. Oh, but we don't want RGB, we just want R. There we go. That's a little rough. That's a little rough noise. We want to smooth that out. There we go. It's looking a little better, but we want to make it smoother. And also in the texture, when we sample the texture, or this part here, we want to that makes everything darker. What we want to do is take this texture as a, okay, hold on. Float, let's just call it n equals texture. So we want to kind of clamp that down between a certain area. We don't really want to go all the way down, all the way up. So we want to add to it. So let's take texture and then let's add 0.4. So let's take that number 0 to 1 and let's multiply by 0.4. So now it's going to be going from 0 to 0.4, and then we'll add 3. So then it'll go from 3 to 7. And then here we won't multiply by this, multiply by n. That's better, it's a little brighter. Let's narrow it down a little more. So let's go down to 3 and add 4. Narrow it down a little more, make it more subtle. Even more. And we're going to go 6. There we go. That's kind of cool. Oh, except for the part where they're both crossing over. Hold on. see, like, if this or that, then that. And if this, it already multiplies by 2. Can we just comment that out? So if that, or I dot y is less than negative 0.4, can we just put that in there? Uh-oh. Oh. There we go. That takes out those little spots on the corner where it was multiplying by the color twice. Okay, so that's kind of cool. We can make a function out of this because this is basically a color, right? And we want to do that to whatever color we send in. And does that actually look really good, or what is that? Yeah, because you can see the shade, the kind of the noise in there. Does the other one get noise? Does the other color? Yeah, so it gets noise no matter what. That's cool. So the whole thing's noisy. So if we were to make a function out of this, we could just go, it's not going to return anything, or it could return the color, right? So let's go vector 3. What are we going to call it? Just space block? Okay, that'll be fine. And the only thing we need to send in for this is nothing. We'll just call the function. And when we're done, go take this stuff out, put that in there. Color equals space block. And then return. So this will still work. Color equals that. Okay, we're going to send, we should send in a color. So, do the points have colors? No. But it should receive a color. So vector 3, color. And then we'll just go. Then we can just comment that out. Okay, but for the meantime, we'll keep this out. Won't have a parameter, and we'll just comment that out. Just to make sure this works. So that will be green, that will do that. Length is that, discard, everything's good there, that's good there. Okay, so we run it, it still is fine. Okay, good. So we didn't really change anything, we put a color in there. So, yeah. That's really cool. And then I want to save this. And I currently don't have this set up to save correctly, so we're just going to go like this. We're going to go all projects. No, game devlog. We did pixel art challenge with shader. We did one. There we go. Let's call that 5/29/2024. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I'm tired. Thanks, everybody. Nice to meet everybody. It's a really cool stream. Thanks for popping in. How many do you have on Twitch? Let's see if we can go, where is... We'll say hello to Jitspo. We'll do a quick little raid over there. Go raid now. Go over to his channel, unmute it, and we'll stop the stream.